Maya Yusuf here. I hope you're well. I wanted to come live with you today to share with you the simplest, easiest and fastest way to understand Maqam. So first of all, before I dive in, I'm going to go ahead and share this video in my free group. It's called Learn Qanun Online, and it's for all Qanun enthusiasts and all lovers of this beautiful instrument. So if you love Qanun and you want to learn it, you should be there. So wait a second while I share it there. Hello everyone. So comment below, let me know where you're tuning in from and whether you're tuning in live or the replay. Awesome, here I go, found it. Hi, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna share it. Learn. Voila, done. Excellent. So let's dive in. So if you have been thinking about learning Qanun, then you must have been told that you must as well understand Maqam. The Maqam is the modal system of Arabic music. And I so often hear from my students who come to me, who want to learn Qanun, and they tell me, Maya, I love the Qanun, I want to learn it, but I heard I need to learn Maqam as well in order to be a fully rounded musician. And I'm utterly terrified. So if you have been overwhelmed or terrified or scared about the idea of learning Maqam, then tune in, because in this video I'm going to be sharing 3 simple ways that you can learn Maqam in an easy, fast way, okay? And this is the reason why I created the Maqam building block system. So it's basically to distill this knowledge into easy, simple, step-by-step processes that anyone can follow. And I can see some of my students are here. Welcome, Lean. Hello, Danielle. Welcome, everyone. Great to have you here. So let's dive in. Ready? Number 1, you don't need to know everything. You need to take things step by step, yeah? And one of the most easy ways to learn Maqam is to learn these mini, I call them building blocks because they're exactly like Lego. Let me show you. Like for instance, this is Bayati, and I don't know if you can see it other way around, but basically they are like musical Lego. These mini scales, you know, this is the Bayati. Meet the Bayati. This is Bayati, and this is Bayati in a visual way. If you're a visual learner, then you're gonna love this. But basically, building blocks, the formal name for that is ajnas. The singular for that is jins. That's in Arabic music theory. Is basically a group of 3 or 4 notes, yeah? And between these notes, there are certain intervals. And the beauty of this is that each building block, obviously a building block is a term that I coined myself, because all I could see in my head is Lego. And if anyone loves Lego, then you can basically do the same as me and stick the names of the building blocks or the ajnas on a piece of Lego. But the beauty of understanding this is that each building block carries the essence of a Maqam. So if you learn the building block, then basically you understand 90% of Arabic music. And you don't need to know everything. There are very few building blocks that you need to know. So these are 7 or 8, I forgot. But so if it's on, so you have the Nahawand, and you have the Ras, and you have the nawathar, and then that's 3, and then you have the kurd, bayati, and then you have hijaz, and then you have the Sabah, and then you have the Siga. That's all you have to know in the beginning. And the way, so that brings me to the second step of learning how to basically really go deep into this these melodies, these mini scales, and embody them. But remember, I said there are certain intervals. Yeah, so the intervals between the notes is what determines that this is bayati or this is hijaz. And see, you know, the maqam in itself, you know, has maqam hijaz in its root. So when you basically break it down into the very, very, very essence of a maqam and work into integrating this knowledge step by step, it doesn't seem so complicated. It doesn't seem so overwhelming, because you know that you don't need to know the thousands of building blocks that are no longer in use, that are archaic. You just need to know the very, very few building blocks that are used in Arabic music today. Okay? So let me know if that what I'm saying is resonating or making sense, or if you're having any questions. Welcome everyone, I can see more people popping in. So once you knew what are the main building blocks of Arabic music, and obviously we're talking about these are the core ones, yeah? There are other rare ones that you can learn about later. The other step is to embody them. That's step number 2. So what do I mean by embodying them? That means that you need to sing those over and over and over and over and over until it becomes natural to you. Yeah? In the same way that I have muscle memory as to where to put my hand when I need to get to my G, in the same way my ears are developed to really completely embody the maqam and know it. And you don't need to know music theory for that. You know, I taught this methodology, this system, to students who never read music before. And it works. It works. Even my 9 years old understands it. So step number 1, again, learn your building blocks. Number 2 is to embody them by singing them over and over. And don't try to conquer everything altogether. Work on each building block for as long as you feel is needed, until you feel that it's fully embodied and you can recognize it and you can sing it comfortably. And number 3 is to understand how to put them together. Right? This is where the fun begins because you can't put anything with everything. Yeah? So there are certain combinations that are extremely they're basically the tradition, you know, and there's no logical reason as to why you need to put them in that very certain combination. It's just that it's just a tradition, and there are so many hidden rules in Arabic music where there's no like hidden algorithm to it. It's just the tradition. It's just the idiomatic phrases. It's just the idiomatic modulations, and which have been really set. You would be surprised how much of Arabic music is actually set. There's obviously space for creativity, but so much of it is actually set. So for instance, if you have the bayati, I have a full bag of them right next to me, so I'm not going to rummage through it. But to say that with a bayati, for instance, it is extremely common to combine it with a hijaz on the second building block. So see, this is how the maqam works, because the maqam is a combination of 2 or 3 building blocks and they're chained together. So actually I am going to, look. So look at that. Okay, bayati. Whoops, it's the other way around. Rest. Simply that. Bayati. Rest. And that's how I teach my students, and this is how my students who have never played music before, who never knew how to read music, know the maqamat, and they kind of recognize them. Oh yeah, this is the rest. Oh yeah, that's the hijaz. Oh yeah, this is modulation to nahawand. And wouldn't that be awesome if you had that? So I'd love you to get those main building blocks. I've written them in a 1-page resource, which you can get with another amazing resource called the Qanun Secrets Little Black Book. So go ahead and download the Qanun Secrets Little Black Book here, qanunsecrets.com/little black book. qanunsecrets.com/little black book. And I think I'll leave you the link as well after the live so you can download it. It's an amazing resource with a ton of information about all things related to Qanun as well as a maqamat, and you can go ahead and download the main building blocks of Arabic music there. Okay, so there you have it. The simplest, easiest and most fun way to learn maqam is, number 1, learn the main building blocks of Arabic music. Number 2 is to embody them, means singing them. You need to use your voice. Don't tell me if I'm a singer or not a singer. No one cares. I sound awful, but I just do it anyway because I know how essential it is to embodying this and for it to become more fun, really, and more natural. And the third step is to know how to combine them together. You need to know what is possible, you need to know what is a must, and you need to know what are the combinations that are not basically used ever, because there are some combinations that are not in use. So you need to know how to combine the building blocks together to create an authentic combination of building blocks. So there you have it. Go ahead and download the Qanun Secrets Little Black Book, and I hope this was of service. I'll be going live with you again tomorrow around 3 o'clock BST, British Summer Time. So be here so I can share more tips with you so you can enhance your Qanun journey. I'm sending you all my love. Stay well.